All right. Good morning. As you can see, we are outdoors. We are at Commons Park in Royal Palm Beach. So we are getting some sunlight, we're getting some fresh air. We're going to have some growing pains because this is our first inaugural session. Next week, we'll do a lot better. There are some glitches that we had to work out. And we are glad that those of you who are here with us, we're glad that you are here with us today. A couple of things I want to say is that this is a progressive series. So next week it will be a lot more difficult than what we're doing today. This is going to be taped, so it will be on YouTube. And what Angelique will talk a little bit more about it, but what we wanted to do is 2 or 3 times this week to go ahead and practice some of the things that we're going to do today, because next week we don't want you to come back and to be starting from point zero. We want you to be progressive so that when next week comes, you can continue what needs to be done. So at this time, what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it over to Angelique, and she will be doing the session for the next 25 minutes or so.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Angelique Coleman Williams. I am a student at the University of Central Florida, and I'm studying sports and exercise science to become an athletic trainer. So I was asked to do this program as a way for people such as yourselves who are here watching today to incorporate exercise into like their daily lives. So wow, I'm drawing a blank. I don't like doing live speeches, but I just wanted to do like an introduction for everybody. So today is kind of going to be like an easier day. I'm just giving an introduction to like expectations and how we're going to be moving forward week to week. This program will be every Sunday unless stated otherwise at 10 a.m. except for the third Sunday of each month due to board meeting. Just a few things like as far as the future. So I know some of you may be at home exercising, or you may be outside, whichever you choose to do. Just make sure you wear comfortable clothing, stuff that you can move around in. Stand up for me. So we have like t-shirt or like leggings. Some of you may be home, it might be comfortable wearing shorts. You won't be seen unless you're, of course, on Zoom, which I'd recommend if you decide to do that, just to either cut your video, or you can even just watch on leggings, sweatpants, shorts, whatever you feel comfortable in. A lot of you may be at home, so you wouldn't have to worry about sneakers. But however, if you are going to be outside, I do recommend buying running shoes. Not just any shoes that you just feel, oh, like you need running shoes. You can get those at Walmart, or you can even type it in and you can find it elsewhere. I want to make sure that you have water near you. Yeah, all times. If at any point during the exercises you feel, if at any point during the exercises you feel winded, or you just need to take a break, you need a water break, please do so. I'm going to try my best to make sure to remember to tell you guys to take water breaks. I have a habit of, if I'm not tired, I don't think anyone else is tired, and that's my bad. So I'm going to try to remember myself, and hopefully my sister will help me remind you guys as well. This is going to be something, like my dad was saying, this is going to be something that's progressive. So what I'm hoping that you guys will do is you'll come back, because this will be on YouTube. I hope you'll come back during the week. So like you could do today, and then you can come back Tuesday and Thursday, or if you did Monday and Wednesday, however you want to do it, just to like space it out. So then week by week we can progress. There's going to be soreness a little bit. Don't worry about it. That's a good thing. But I want you to remember that even if you feel sore, if come Tuesday you decide to do the workout program again, to push through, because you don't want the muscles to go back to how they were. You kind of want to push through and work through them, because that's what helps build muscle. What else is there? what I have to say. Oh, another thing, you guys might need a yoga mat. I recommend, especially if you're going to be outside. You kind of don't need one too much for if you're inside, but yeah, if you're inside or outside, I do recommend getting a yoga mat. You can get those Five Below for $5. Even at Ross, I think I got mine for like $8. And I think that's all that I have for today. I have my sister here with me. You know, I be, working her out. So she's going to kind of be here to help me and help demonstrate some things so I can like show you and talk to you guys at the same time. And we're going to get started. So for today, we're going to be focusing more on stretching. And I just want to say stretching is so important. It helps make sure you don't like hurt yourself, tear any muscles, anything of that sort. So so stretching is so important. So we're going to focus mainly on doing it before. One thing I do want to say with stretching is you have to make sure your muscles are warmed up, because if you stretch and your muscles aren't warmed up, that can cause damage as well. So we're going to start with some warm-ups. A warm-up does not have to be long at all. It's just something that gets you a little bit, warm. So your muscles are warm. Okay. So, sorry.
Blood pumping.
Yes, blood pumping. So we're going to start some easy like warm-up exercises that you can do are jumping jacks, high knees, butt kicks for those who done track or any other sport. You kind of do those like as a warm-up. So we're going to start with 20 jumping jacks. Okay, let's go. Okay, ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, the next exercise we're going to do high knees. For high knees, pretty much what you want to do is it's like you're running, but you want to bring your knee up as high as possible. So you would jump 1, 2, that counts as 1. So for high knees, we're going to start off with 10. So you just want to bring your legs up as high as possible. It's not as high as mine. Don't worry about it. We'll get there soon, okay? So, okay, so 20 high knees. Not 20. 10 high knees. Ready? I'm going to do it this way. My brother actually joined us, so they're going to do it forward. I'm going to do it facing this way so you guys can kind of see. Okay, ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. For the next warm-up exercise, we're going to do butt kicks. They're kind of self-explanatory. What you're going to do is you're running, but this time, instead of being more upright when you do high knees, you're going to be leaned forward a little bit, and your feet are literally going to try to kick your butt. If you can't kick your butt, that's fine. Just try to bring your legs up as high as possible. Okay? So we're going to do 10 butt kicks. Okay, ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One thing I did forget to mention, as far as form when you're doing any of these exercises, you should never be flat-footed at any point. You should try to stay on your toes as much as possible. That will prevent any injuries. So yeah, if you're doing a jumping jack, stay on your toes. High knees, stay on your toes. Butt kicks, stay on your toes. Okay? So those are some examples of warm-up exercises. Some other warm-up exercises that you can do. You could go for a walk or like a little bit of a run for a few minutes just to make sure you're nice and warmed up. If at any point you feel like you're not a little bit warm, that means you might have to do a little bit more. Me, I tend to do a little bit more sometimes. I'll run like half a mile. I'll do more jumping jacks, whatever the case may be. Whatever your level and pace is at, just take it at that. Don't try to push yourself too hard because this is not the actual exercise. So I think that's good for warm-up exercise. You guys feel warm? Yeah. Okay. So like I said before, we're going to focus more on stretching today. So I'm going to do more of a stretch routine that you guys can incorporate. And we're going to stretch a little bit longer for some of you who may not be as flexible. So we'll take some time to build on your flexibility, because flexibility is it's just good for your body, good for your muscles. It'll prevent you from hurting yourself. Even if, I don't know, if you go to work and you're lifting boxes, sometimes you can just tear muscles. Sometimes if you picked up the box wrong, or if you reach for something too hard, or whatever the case may be. So stretching will help prevent injuries, not just when you're exercising, but outside of when you're exercising. Okay, so yeah, before we start, try to keep your muscles as warm as possible. So if you want to take a water break right now, that would be great. Kind of just walk around, keep walking around, keep your muscles warmed up as much as possible, okay? I have water. Okay, like I said, you can find them at Five Below. If you have one in your area, they'll be about $5. Unless, I know some of the stores got renamed, they go like 5, 10, 15 or 1, 5, 10 now. I got my yoga mat at Ross. It was about $8. They have different designs, all that. So yeah. So okay, we're gonna start stretching now. I didn't know you were gonna be the next time. Okay, so to start off, we're gonna start stretching. We're gonna start off with our neck. That's another important. I know a lot of times you just think, when you think stretching and exercising, you think just your arms, your legs, whatever, but also your neck too. I don't know if you've ever slept wrong and your neck has kind of like a crank in it. This will help kind of prevent those things as well. Okay, so we're gonna start off. How we're gonna start off is we're gonna bring our head to the right or left, whichever one we start off with. You're gonna take your hand, whichever side you're leaning on, and you're gonna pull it just a little bit until you feel a stretch, and we're gonna hold it for 15 seconds. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, now we're gonna switch to the other side. Same thing, take your hand and you're gonna on your head just a little bit until you feel a stretch. To 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay? Next, you're gonna do head turns. So basically you're just gonna turn and come back to center. So we're gonna go right, center, left. We're gonna do 10 of those. Okay, ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, next we're gonna have our heads go around. This will also help stretching in every angle versus just side to side or back and forth. So you're gonna slowly, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. You're gonna slowly just around and come back down. That will count as 1. So we're gonna do 5 on each side, okay? And we're gonna go clockwise first. Yep, clockwise. Okay, ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, Okay, now we're gonna go counterclockwise. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Okay, so that's it for the neck. Now we're gonna go into arms. So you're gonna take your hands. What we're gonna do first is we're gonna do rotations. Okay, so we're gonna go forward first, actually. We're gonna do 10 of those. We're gonna start with 5. We're gonna do 5 big ones. So you're gonna go as far as you can and bring it around like this. Okay, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're gonna go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, you're gonna have your hands straight out, and then we're gonna go back first, and we're gonna go back first, and we're gonna do 10 small circles, like this. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. Kind of shake it off a little bit. Shoulders might feel a little sore. Okay, next you're gonna put your arms out. You're gonna take your right hand, left hand, whichever one is easiest for you to keep up with. You're gonna put it across your body. You're gonna take your other hand and you're gonna push against your elbow until your arm is straight. You should feel like a tug in your shoulder. We're gonna hold it here for 10 seconds. Okay, ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, you're gonna let go. Gonna go out. You're gonna take your left hand across your body, and you're gonna take your right hand, and you're gonna push against your elbow. You're gonna hold it 10 seconds. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, shake it off. Now what you're gonna take your right hand, you're gonna lift it up, put it like towards your head, and then you're gonna bend it. You're gonna take your left hand, and you're gonna hold your elbow, and you're gonna try to push back as much as possible, but you're not just pushing back, you're kind of trying to push it behind your head. So if you have to adjust it so you can feel the pull on your shoulder. Okay, 10 seconds, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, shake it off. Other hand, left hand straight up, bend it, grab your elbow, push back as much as you can, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then that's it for your arms and shoulders. Next, we're gonna start working on the legs. First, you're gonna start off, you're gonna put your feet together. And what you're gonna do is you're going to reach down and touch your toes. For those of you who might be able to just go straight down and touch your toes, what I challenge you to do is when you're going down, try to keep your back straight. So like a lot of times we tend to just go down and we kind of have a hump in your back. So what you want to do is kind of, if you grab your legs and you try to straighten it out as much as possible. Mine isn't there yet either, so that's okay. But you want to try, even if it means you have to come up a little bit farther versus actually touching your toes, that's what you want to do, because then you'll feel the stretch a lot more. And for those of you who may be able to do that straight and hands to your knees and touch your toes, then just hold it or whatever. Okay, so we're gonna hold it for 10 seconds. For those of you who don't have your touch, like who can't touch your toes still either, you can still grab the back of your legs and kind of pull versus trying to reach for your toes, because sometimes you don't feel the stretch entirely. Just grab the back of your legs wherever you're most comfortable and pull a little bit. And then you should feel the stretch more. Don't pull too much, but just enough to stretch, okay? So we're gonna go for 15 seconds, okay? Reach down and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, good. Next, what we're gonna do is gonna be the same technique idea, but this time we're gonna take our right foot. You're gonna cross it over your left foot. So when you're stretching, when you go down to stretch, you should feel the stretch more in your left foot, because your right foot, or not your foot, but your left leg, because your right leg, when you go to bend down, it should be kind of pushing against the knee a little bit, so you get more of a stretch, okay? So you're gonna reach down and we're gonna go for 15 seconds. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, now we're gonna stretch. You're gonna take your left foot and go over the right. You're gonna go for another 15 seconds. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, good. Kind of shake out your legs a little bit. Okay, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your feet and you want them to be about shoulder width apart. So not too far off. If you have a mat, it may be like the width of your mat, unless you're taller. But you're gonna have your feet shoulder width apart. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna, same thing as you're just reaching down, you're gonna reach straight down and try to touch the floor if you can. If not, kind of grab your legs again and pull as much as you can, okay? So we're gonna do this for 15 seconds as well. Okay, ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, now you're gonna wanna spread your feet just a little bit more apart. What we're gonna do is we're gonna turn your body a little bit to right, left, whatever, and you're gonna reach down. You're gonna try having both hands grab your ankle or your leg, or however far you can go, and we're gonna do that for 15 seconds. Okay, so it's gonna be here. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, you're gonna come back up, and now we're gonna go down to the other side. Okay, so going down to the left side, same thing, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, good. I think that's it for standing up exercises. Okay, so that's it for the standing up exercises. Now, if you're home, this is a little bit more easier. Like I was saying, if you're gonna be outside, I do recommend getting a mat. But if you're inside, it doesn't really make too much of a difference because you have carpet, you have the floor, you know, all that. So next we're gonna be sitting down. Let me just lower this just a little bit. Okay, so now we're just going to be sitting down. From here, we're going to start off.
Other people, so they can see how best they could bring a successful crop.
Okay, so we're going to start off. This is going to help stretch your back. What you're going to do, you have both feet in front of you. You're going to take your right foot and you're going to bend it. Then you're going to put it over your legs. So you should be crossed. We call this beach pose when I ran track. You're going to have your foot here. What you're going to do, okay, whichever one, beach pose, models pose, whatever you want to call it. What you're going to do is whatever leg is up, was bent, you're going to turn your body that way. You're going to take the opposite, whatever arm is closest, and you're going to put it here, and you're going to try to turn your body as much as possible. You should feel a little tug or stretch in your back, as well as like around your like gluteus maximus. So you're going to turn as much as you can. We're going to hold this for 15 seconds and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, now we're going to switch. Straighten your leg back out. Then take your left leg, bend it, put it over your thigh, and you're going to start to turn towards the left side since that's what leg is up. You're going to take your closest arm, which is your right arm, and you're going to push until you feel pull on a stretch on your back and on your gluteus maximus. And we're going to do this for 15 seconds. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Next, to stretch out your thighs and your hamstrings and your gluteus maximus, you're going to bend your left knee, however high you can put it. You're going to take your right foot and you're going to put it right here on your knee. So yeah, if you can't bring your knee all the way up, that is totally fine. Just bend it as much as you can to put your foot here. And when your foot is there, what you want to do is scoot your foot as like coming towards you, scoot it back as far as you can. And you want both hands behind you. So you're holding yourself up and you're pushing forward. So you can really feel the stretch there. Okay, so now we're going to hold this for 15 seconds and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, again, you can straighten out your leg. I'm going to do the same thing. Put your foot on your knee, like right above your knee, and you're going to push that leg back as close as possible to you. And you're going to hold for 15 seconds. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I would do. Well, I've been straight and then stretching it out. No, that's really it. Okay, so next we're gonna do is you're gonna have feet together, and pretty much it's gonna be the same stretch as when you were standing up. You're gonna try either reaching for your toes, or you're gonna pull until as far as you can, Again, if you can't reach your toes, that's totally fine. Just don't grab. I think it's easier to grab below, like where your calves, yes. Your knees or calves, wherever you can reach. And I think it's better to reach below so you can pull yourself, because if you're kind of above, you don't really have that same pull. You know what I mean? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab below. If you can reach your toes, flex your feet back. So instead of having them like here or pointing, flex your feet back and try to grab onto your foot as much as possible, or grab onto the side. With the goal of these stretches is to have your head reaching your knees, like touching your knees. I'm not there yet either, so it's totally fine if you don't have it yet. We will get there, okay? So you're gonna reach, and again, if you're someone who can touch your toes, try to keep your back straight and try to reach forward. So I will stretch it a lot more too. So, well, just for anyone in general, even if you're reaching below, try not to like arch your back, like try to keep it as straight as possible, okay? So we're gonna hold this for 15 seconds, okay? Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, sorry. I got lost there. Anyways. Yeah, me and Desiree usually go to 20 sometimes, like if you want a deep stretch, so I keep forgetting we're not stretching for that long. But
Next week.
Yeah, we'll progress as we go. Okay, next. Okay. Next, what we're gonna do. Yeah. So next what we're gonna do is you're gonna, as much as you can, you're going to separate your feet. So you're here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna reach to our right. So what you're gonna do is come here and you're gonna reach forward. Same idea, like you want your back to be as straight as possible. If it's not completely straight, it's okay. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna do 15 seconds. You ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, now we're gonna go over to the other side. Same thing, 15 seconds, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing, reaching over to one side, but how we're gonna do this is you're gonna put your hands out like this. You're gonna take your left hand, your right hand is gonna go under your left hand, and you're going to lean. So when you lean, you should feel a stretch in your thigh right here behind your knee, and you should also feel it in your lower back. Again, only go as far as you can. If it's here, that's fine. As long as you feel the stretch, then that's where you need to be. If you want to push yourself and you can go farther, then you try to reach with your foot to touch your toe. Okay, we're gonna do 15 seconds and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You're gonna come back up and you're gonna do the same with the other side. Your left hand is gonna go under and your right hand is gonna reach for your toe. Okay, so you're gonna reach as far as you can and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I almost forgot how to count for a second there. Okay, so now what you're gonna do for the last stretch for today, you're gonna try sitting in your pocket as much as possible. Actually, sorry, the last two stretches. For the first stretch, you're gonna try to grab both toes and you're gonna try to lean forward as much as possible. Okay, we're gonna hold this for 15 seconds, all right? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and for the last stretch today, it's gonna be the same idea, but you're gonna reach, we call this a pancake. The idea is to try to lay forward and as flat as possible. Again, if you can't reach all the way there, this is where you reach. As long as you feel a stretch, then you're where you need to be. If you can kind of reach forward, you can kind of crawl forward as much as possible. Okay, and we're gonna do this for 15 seconds as well. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and that is our last stretch for today. This was more to kind of give you guys an idea. I know sometimes when it comes to exercising, like you don't really know where to start. They have so many things online and you're like, I don't know what's the best for me. I can't do that. It's too much. So this is kind of like a basic stretching routine that you can do daily. Me and Desiree try to stretch daily. You know, sometimes it's more like once every few days or so, but doing that helps because it keeps your muscles as flexible as possible. So yeah, this will be on YouTube, and I want you guys to try like do this throughout the week. If you want to do it every day, you can 3 times a week, then that's fine too. But just try to keep up as much as possible because the more you stretch, the more limber you will be. For future weeks, I will stretch with you guys. It just won't be as long or as intense as this one kind of was. Yeah, in depth as this one kind of was. But like as we progress more and more, I will start either adding more things to the stretching, or I'll make, you know, like probably what I'll do is maybe once a month, I'll kind of do like more just stretching to help with that. But yeah, so for exercising, it's always good to, like we did earlier, warm up first so your muscles are warm, and then to stretch before you take on whatever exercises that you do. And then it's also good to do like a mini stretch after you work out, kind of like to cool down. At that point, you don't have to warm up again because you just completed your exercise, but just to like cool down and, you know, cool down your muscles. It is also good to stretch, and you'll see more of that in future weeks. We don't have to do a cool down stretch today because today was kind of, you know, more of just stretching. Sorry, I think I saw something. And oh, no problem. This is just a new. So yeah, I think that's kind of. Yeah, make sure you drink water. What I do recommend for when you're exercising, like for next week, for instance, make sure you hydrate. It's better to hydrate before, so you have, so you're not as winded. I've noticed that with myself when I drink like throughout the day and then I exercise later in the day at night, then I don't feel as winded. I'm not, you know, I have more energy. But when I'm exercising, it is good to drink water, but some people might drink like Gatorade, like Desiree had brought today. It kind of keeps your electrolytes up, you know, gives you more energy and everything. But yeah, what I recommend before coming to exercise is maybe drinking like 2 bottles of water, maybe the night before at least, or maybe 1 in the morning. But yeah, that's all I can think of really to say. Next week, we're going to start working on legs. So kind of like leg exercises to build your legs. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this. You know, this is something I really want to do in the future. So this is kind of giving me like a head start and like a taste for like what's to come in the future. Again, like I said before, as weeks go on, this is beginner friendly. So don't feel like it's, oh, well, you've been doing this for years. You've been doing sports and all this stuff for years. So you're more advanced. Like I'm making this beginner friendly. But again, like I said, if at any point you do feel tired or winded, you can take a break. Yeah, I think that's it really. So again, I'll see you guys next week, Sunday at 10 a.m. Either here on Zoom, here on Facebook, or here on YouTube. If you guys want to come back and during the week to view this video again so you guys can stretch some more, then please feel free to do so. Oh yeah, and invite your friends. You know, sometimes it feels better to work out with somebody else versus working out alone. And what I tend to notice is when I work out with others, it pushes me to do more. Not that it's a competition, but it feels like, okay, well, they're keeping up. Let me try to keep up too, you know? So, yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys have a lovely week, and I will see you guys next week. Okay, bye.
Thank you, Angie. You really work us out this morning.
No problem.
That was a good one.
Have a good day, everybody.